Okay, so Jesse might have just made things really interesting for Fan Fridays. He says he has trolled the battle tree, and I honestly have no idea what that could possibly mean, because the battle tree is a computer. AI is just cold and heartless. It doesn't care if it trolls, hurts your feelings, or gets trolled in return, so I feel like that effort is wasted. However, at the same time, the battle tree is like on a new level of deep learning at the same time. It will troll itself. It is that heartless. It has no care for even its own kind. So Pheromosa will speed swap the Pyukumuku. So now we have a speed swapped Pyukumuku for whatever that might accomplish. I still have no idea what's going to go on. Like, just that comment of saying trolling the battle tree. Alright, we'll see where it goes. So that's going to be a Moonblast on the Pheromosa. And Shiinotic completely wrecks Pheromosa. There was also confusion involved. But Pyukumuku has Toxic. It doesn't even have damaging moves. What are you going to do with the fastest Pyukumuku in the world? Well, things might get a little interesting. I think is the summary that we can take from this one. And then there's a Mimikyu. Alright, so it's level 50 Mimikyu. Pyukumuku has a Soak. So we're going to Soak the Shiinotic. Make it that water type as Mimikyu goes for the Swords Dance. Is that the trolling? Is the trolling just saying, hey, I can beat you with just this Mimikyu? Oh, Milotic decided to target Confuse Ray onto the Pyukumuku. As it's just like soaked Toxic and then Giga Drain from the Shiinotic, yeah. Like, is that it? It's just kind of like Pyukumuku is fast and just being silly as Mimikyu goes and wrecks everything. That could be fun and entertaining. Let's go and watch this battle play out, you know? And then, yeah. There's just time to kill. I prefer to not have dead air, and I prefer to like keep the commentary, keep talking, but you know, this seems pretty simple. So Pyukumuku is just going to pain split the Milotic. Actually, Milotic has a pretty solid hit point pool, so depending on how the investment is for the computer, just gonna be at full health right now, so pretty solid for the Pyukumuku. As Mimikyu now at +4, but that Confused Ray could suck if it hits itself in confusion. Actually, no, you get like 1 disguise. So that's actually strange. Like, when you think about it, disguise breaking off confusion is usually like the last thing that Mimikyu wants. But when it comes to something like Swagger or already having a boosted attack, you're not dealing damage to yourself. So you're potentially like not KOing yourself or doing something ridiculous. So it could help out the Mimikyu if it has that 1 in 3 chance happen. So really, what this battle is it's Pyukumuku staring down the Shiinotic, pain splitting the Milotic just because it can, gaining a lot of hit points back, and then what is the Mimikyu gonna do? Alright, there's confusion. It's confused, and it goes for the play rough. So play rough, Milotic cannot survive that one, and Milotic will go down. And then we're going to see what Shiinotic does. Shiinotic with the Giga Drain. Just keeps pressing the Giga Drain onto the Pyukumuku. Super effective. And Shiinotic is able to, like, heal up a solid amount, but looks like the poison has finally caught up with the healing. And again, Pyukumuku is just, it's a high defense Pokemon. Doesn't have a lot of hit points, so the effective gain you're getting with these trades is not going to be that great. And now it's the Tentacruel. So I guess Mimikyu at +4, you just Shadow Claw the Tentacruel, and it's going to be crazy. So Pyukumuku has the recover, going to go and recover all the way back up to full health on the Pyukumuku. Tentacruel with the Sludge Wave. What? See, guys, that is how heartless. Oh, I was about to say, never mind. Like, Shiinotic should be getting a 4-time super effective hit from that, but it was the soak. So Shiinotic's just soaked for no reason right now. Mimikyu's confused. That's hitting. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I was about to say, because like it was good if it hits itself in confusion with the disguise up, but the Sludge Wave breaks the disguise, hits the Shiinotic, gets some damage across the board, and Mimikyu should have a really good chance of not hitting itself in confusion, as well as just potentially snapping out of confusion. And then the duel between Shiinotic and Mimikyu, or Pyukumuku, is just happening. So yeah, that's the troll right there. The troll is a Pyukumuku that's just chilling around, doing nothing. I mean, the speedy pain split's nice, because Pyukumuku heals up, takes a hit, survives it, gets the pain split, weakening the opponent, and then just kind of snowballing it from there into just a massive GG. So Mimikyu will snap out. That's going to be Shadow Claw onto the weakened Shiinotic. I thought I'd just let Shiinotic die to Toxic in the next turn or two. Finish off the Tentacruel while you can. but that's going to be it right there. Pyukumuku also gaining a little bit of health, so I can see the last Pokemon from the opponent next to this Tentacruel, and it's still a +4 Mimikyu, so the opponent's going to have a pretty bad time, as it is a Bruxish. Alright, Mimikyu has Shadow Sneak, and yeah, just Shadow Sneak the Bruxish for super effective damage at ×3 as well. Pretty bad. And Pyukumuku soaks, so there's no more poison typing on the Tentacruel. Toxic Spikes. So Tentacruel just kind of broke. Sludge Wave his ally, and then layering Toxic Spikes when there's nothing really forcing out the opponent. So yeah, just getting that little bit of extra Toxic Spikes in there. Tentacruel really knows what's up. And the funny thing is, like, this is the first battle on the battle tree in Selena Savin. So just kind of rolling out the Pyukumuku against it. Toxic Tentacruel, because you can. It's already missing some health, and then Mimikyu is going to have the mad damage on top of it. So yeah, some silliness that just happens on the battle tree, because why not? Sludge Wave, Mimikyu survives, and that's a Shadow Claw. GG. Alright, so there we go, guys. I think that was a fun little battle tree battle. Let's see if we can get another battle tree submission. Just kind of tie all of this stuff together. Alright, another battle tree submission. Let's go. I love it. You know, I do feel that we need to give it sometimes a break, though. That we get a battle tree submission, wait about a week or two before showing some more. Because, yeah, we know it's going to be silly. We know it's going to be ridiculous. And there's only so much that you can just handle before breaking down as a person. But then we get into it, and it's like, yo, we still got some fun stuff going on when it comes to the battle tree. So let's... Oh, yes, the level 1 Mimikyu as well. So, Clefairy Mimikyu... That's crazy, and this is like, I think it's pretty funny that, you know, the Pokemon Global Link gave us a level 1 Mimikyu to use on the battle tree. Just keep bringing it to the battle tree, you'll find some success. So that's gonna be Clefairy getting free Cosmic Power with the Protect on the Mimikyu, because AI just decided Mimikyu needs to die, and now we were able to break that one down. So Kamala with the Play Rough will connect onto the Mimikyu, but that's gonna be the Skies Breaking. And even if we get the Metal Claw from the Scizor, that's going to be the Trick Room. So we still have a lot going for us, but Clefairy's going to avoid the Metal Claw this time. And it's already minimized Cosmic Power Clefairy. Oh, that's not good. And then we get the Trick Room on the Mimikyu. Now, Mimikyu is going to have to play this one in a really interesting way. Because Destiny Bond... But that means the opponent has to go for the double focus since it wasn't at 1 hit points from a focus sash. So that means we're going to have to see like the double focus once again with like Kamala and Scizor going for it. There we go. Scizor with the Metal Claw. That's going to actually target the Mimikyu. 1 health. That's a focus sash survival. It looks like Kamala really wasn't caring about the Clefairy anyways, but then goes for Clefairy. So now we're going to see Clefairy with the Follow Me. And Center of Attention for the Pain Split. Oh, I like it. All right. So if Destiny Bond fails, you have Clefairy with the Follow Me. That way, Clefairy ends up taking the damage, and then Mimikyu can reset for the second go at the Destiny Bond. I like it because now Destiny Bond fails, or has like a chance of failing if used in succession. It kind of works like Protect, and I think it even stacks with Protect. So if you use like Destiny Bond into Protect, it has like a lower chance of succeeding. It's kind of weird because like it does the same with like Wide Guard, Endure. There was some changes to where you couldn't like back and forth spam or do some weirdness. So yeah, that's going to be Mimikyu going down right there. And looks like we get to take our attacker down with it. So Scizor goes down, and now Clefairy is... Oh no, I know what this is going to be. This is going to be a Psych Up into Stored Power, isn't it? Because Clefairy is +2ing on every turn, and now we're going into the Sylveon, which is always a scary Pokemon. It's got tankiness, it's got damage, it's got Pixelate. Doesn't really apply in this situation. But yeah. So Clefairy with the Follow Me, going to be that. Actually, Sylveon with the Echoed Voice. All right, something different, but still crazy damage because you Echoed Voice, and you just keep doing that over and over as Clefairy setting up that Follow Me. So speed's going to keep dropping, doesn't really do much. Comfey has a Dazzling Gleam, not really going to do any damage to Sylveon or the Clefairy as well. Clefairy is going to keep using Follow Me. Why not? Like when you just keep bouncing that Echoed Voice for high amounts of damage. So that's going to be Dazzling Gleam once again. doesn't really care. That's going to be Clefairy avoiding attacks because of the Minimize and the Echoed Voice. So Echoed Voice going to target Kamala, not trying to stack too much damage onto the Comfey just yet. Finishing off Kamala right now. And there we go. That's going to be Pixelate, just Fairy typing, bonus damage, Echoed Voice, silliness. Togedemaru, though, will be resistive, so that's going to be a little bit of an issue. Clefairy's going to avoid yet another attack. So the Minimize, Cosmic Power, working in pretty hard. Togedemaru sets up the Reflect, and that's not going to do anything in this situation. So, and Togedemaru doesn't have anything, though. Like, if Togedemaru doesn't even have the Iron Head. So what can you do? Also, that Echoed Voice hits really hard. And then Clefairy has Moonlight. So whenever you decide to not follow me, Moonlight back up to full, follow me again, and then everything's going to balance out pretty well. It seems like Comfey is the biggest threat, you know? That Dazzling Gleam's kind of adding up, and you can use the Echoed Voice into that Comfey, and I want to see some massive damage. So that's going to be a follow me once again. Comfey with Dazzling Gleam on top of that Spiky Shield. So yeah, the follow me not really doing too much. Sylveon's taking a lot of damage though. Echoed Voice, there we go. That's going to target the Comfey this time because it was doing the most damage. Comfey's going to go down. And it looks like the theme of these Fan Friday battles were revenge. Now, I understand that the average player is going to beat the battle tree most of the time. You know, you gain battle points, you rank up. You know, if you get a 50 win streak, that means you're definitely outpacing the battle tree. Just kind of shows having fun with it. You know, the level 1 Mimikyu, always great to show against this. And then we're just going to an Echoed Voice Sylveon. We have Trick Room. We have an epic Troll Clefable. I would like to see like Psych Up into Stored Power. That's really all you need in this situation. And then we can still win. You just throw the Pyukumuku out there with the speed swap. You have Mimikyu set up in sweep. And I think that goes back to my battle tree guide as well. You know, Mimikyu, one of the best Pokemon in the battle tree. All kinds of other things still work out. So there we go. Hope you all enjoy the battles. I'll see you in the next Fan Fridays.